Hey guys, it's Chris with History Loves Company, and today I'm at the Reptarium right here in Utica, Michigan with
Brian Barczyk.
And we're gonna take you on a tour and show you guys some pretty wild creatures today. With that being said, let's go. Welcome to History Loves Company.
You're a pretty cool guy.
I'm Chris Hubel. Where am I? I'm Chris Hubel.
Come once in a lifetime.
Welcome to History Loves Company.
Okay, we're gonna actually start with this first animal over here, and it actually is a pretty special animal. And this girl is named Helen. And the reason we named her Helen is after Helen Keller, because she was born without eyes. Isn't that just special? And it's a great ice-breaking animal. That's why we usually start the tour off with this animal, is because someone that's maybe not super comfortable handling snakes actually sees an animal without eyes. For some reason, they think, hey, it's not looking at me, it's probably not going to bite me. And that's why we start the tour off with her, but she does absolutely wonderful.
You know, I'm not necessarily afraid of snakes, but this is indeed the first snake that I've ever held, and I can confirm that without the eyes, it doesn't look very intimidating at all, and also adorable.
It's very cool. And we actually have stickers here. You're going to get one later that says, I held my first snake at the Reptarium. So you'll get a sticker before you leave. But first off, I'm going to show you another kind of cool lizard animal that does make one of the best pet lizards. When people say, like, what lizard should I get as my first pet? This is oftentimes one of them. It's a bearded dragon from Australia. And this guy is named Flaming Hot Cheeto, because he definitely looks like a Cheeto, but I've been told to not eat it, so it doesn't
probably doesn't taste the same. I am a fan of Flaming Hot Cheetos. But
yeah, well, maybe later on you can give it a taste.
Yeah, we'll save that for another day, I think.
But he's an absolutely amazing animal ambassador, and again,
guy.
just loves to just sit around, hang out. And there's one thing about the Reptarium is that we work super hard to habituate our animals to become extremely tame and extremely handleable. You're a pretty brave person?
I'd like to think so.
All right, so I'm going to have you stick your hand in here. Just avoid the piranha, okay?
I'll try to avoid them, but
no,
I mean,
there's no piranha in there. There's no piranha. These are actually, is that cool or what?
That's super neat.
It's very tickly, right?
I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but every single one of these little guys is
immediately like, these are what they call Garra, Rufa, which is what sometimes they'll call doctor fish or Southeast Asian fish, and they actually exfoliate skin. So what you do is you sit up on here, you stick your feet in here, and you get a little foot pedicure. And but the kids love sticking their hands in here. They're always a little bit tentative at the beginning, like, oh, I don't know if I should do this, but then they do it, and then they spend the rest of the time with their hands stuck in here. It's trust me, we've lost a few people in here swimming around or something like that. But no, the kids love it. But I've got so much more to show you. Let's keep moving on. I think you're going to need a piece of apple for this next one here. I'm going to give you
for me.
That's no, you don't eat those. Don't eat those. All right, we're going in here.
Drogo.
And right here, lounging around, just taking a little loungy lounge.
Dude.
This is actually a two-toed sloth, and if you want, you can come right up to here, close to him. Right up here, close to him, and you can put that apple right by his mouth. There you go. It's cool, right?
Super neat.
And his name is Drogo. He's a 4.5-year-old two-toed sloth from Costa Rica.
Hey, Drogo.
And he's just having a little nap in the afternoon.
You're a pretty cool guy. Everyone was jealous that I got to come see you today.
Isn't he cute?
It's adorable.
I love him.
Are most of them pretty tame and handleable?
Some can be, and some can be a little naughty. And he's usually pretty good, but every now and then he'll get a little bit anxious. But he's pretty good right now.
Yeah, he seems like he's doing great.
Oh, you dropped your apple. I'll get it. Aww. There you go. You're fine. I'm going to show you your first big snake.
Ooh!
This is actually Perdita. There you go, big girl. Whoop! There we go, big girl. What we're going to do is we're going to put her right around your neck. Like that. She is what they call a cow reticulated python. So this is the largest species of snake on the planet. These guys can get up to 25 feet in length. So she's only about 12 foot right now. She'll probably actually max out at about 17 or 18 foot because of the locality that these guys are from. But her cousins can literally get 25 foot and up to 300 pounds.
It's wild. What's she weigh right now?
She probably only weighs about 35 pounds, but she feels much heavier, doesn't she? Yeah, so
Yeah, it's,
again,
from going to never holding a snake before to holding a snake of this size is quite the feat.
that's right. And they actually get even bigger than this that we take out. So she's just the
Can't wait.
She's still the warm up. All right.
Becoming pretty friendly with me, eh? Wrapping that tail between my legs like that.
No, we don't even charge extra for that.
Yeah.
Our albino alligator here, her name is Salt. We'll come to this side.
Ooh, girl.
And this is actually an albino alligator. You're gonna be calm for me today? If you want, let's see what we can do here. Put both hands out like that. I'm gonna put her like this. And I'm gonna just tell her to stop, be calm, and you can hold her like this. Her name is Salt. And she's one of about 80 albino alligators in the entire world.
Wow.
Yeah. But definitely, you can't
Salt.
normally hold them. So she's very, very docile. We work every single day on keeping her docile so that people can have an interaction like this.
Yeah, this is pretty incredible. From going to never holding a snake before to holding a crocodile in the same day, or an alligator rather.
Yeah, they're all crocodilians.
It's pretty incredible, and to be honest, when I looked at this one earlier, I definitely did not think we were getting it out for me to hold today.
I know.
But I am stoked that we are.
I know, and she's such a good girl. I mean, she's amazing. She's a 2.5-year-old. She's going to eventually get 8 to 10 foot and about 300 to 500 pounds.
Wow.
So she's still a little one right now. She's going to get quite a bit bigger. They have about 80 teeth, and believe it or not, in the course of their life, they'll go through about 2,000 teeth because they shed their teeth all the time. So, all right. Do you need B-roll? I knew she was going to just get wonky on me for a second. This guy is definitely one of our most popular animals here at the Reptarium. Come on, bud. Come on. Come see us. This is Brillo, the armadillo. And you can pet him and do
Brillo?
whatever you want.
Brillo the armadillo.
Yeah. This is a 6-banded armadillo from South America.
You are super friendly, guy.
He loves people. He's about 8 months old, was bottled raised, and just absolutely wonderful. He's like a puppy dog.
Yeah.
He'll follow me around.
So cute.
I know.
He just wants all the love and affection.
Come on, silly monkey. Let's get a little close up his face. There you are.
Look at that guy.
Look at this. Watch this. Whoop. Hey, baby. He loves pets on his belly.
Look at that guy.
You okay, baby boy? You a good boy?
Bobs.
Isn't he the
Hi,
cutest?
Bobs.
So yeah, it's not all reptiles here. We have some mammals like Drogo, obviously, as well as Brillo, and we are going to be adding small-clawed river otters as well to the setup too. So that's about it for mammals, but they are absolutely amazing. I know, you can pick them up if you want.
Oh, hey, dude. Hey, dude.
It's pretty incredible, huh?
Yeah, this guy's awesome.
He's the cutest.
I don't know what we're doing using dogs as pets. An armadillo, I mean, that's the way to go. He's super cute.
Say bye, Brillo.
Look at that guy. Bye.
Say bye, wave your hands. Bye, bye.
See ya.
This is a pretty interesting animal here because this is an iguana, and he's a little bit cage defensive. So when you look at him right now, you think, oh my goodness, that doesn't look like an animal that wants to be petted or handled at all. But look what happens. Go ahead and just pet him. You'll be amazed at what happens, right? He'll push right into your pet.
From the second you open that glass, his eyes closed, and he's just like,
Just
pet me.
He's absolutely cool. His name is Tabasco. He's a red-faced green iguana from Central and South America.
So neat.
All right. Bye, Britt.
See ya, dude.
Bye, Tabasco. All right. Let's see. We'll keep on walking here. So this is our turtle pond here. We have a bunch of turtles like this guy here. A little albino red-eared slider. You can hold that. We've got a little monkey right there. Just don't let him run off.
Look at that,
There
dude.
you
He's
go.
quick.
You can hold him. You can.
You're quick, guy.
You can actually squeeze him like a little burrito there. There you
Little
go.
burrito. Look at that guy.
Yeah, so we have a bunch of turtles in here. Kids absolutely love this pond, and it's really just a cool place that we can grow these guys up, and it's always a hit with the kids. There's no doubt about it.
I bet.
This next one is actually pretty cool. Have you seen the movie Jurassic Park? I'm sure you have.
Of course, it's
course.
my girlfriend and my son's favorite movies.
Exactly. So you might recognize this little monkey here as looks like the ones from Jurassic Park, which are called Dilophosaurus.
Yep.
But this is actually a frill dragon. You put your hand up like this, and he's going to just go right up on your hand like you're a branch. It's going to hang here. His name is Nova, and again, we'll get a little bit of a better look of those frills. And they use those frills, of course, as a defense mechanism to look bigger and more ominous to predation, you know. So he's an absolute wonderful animal, and he loves people. We always say that he thinks that we're the zoo because he sits at the front of his enclosure, just watches us all day long. So we entertain him every single day.
It's incredible how great most of them are with people. I mean, the fact that I've been able to hold this many of them already is truly incredible.
Probably about 85% of the animals at the Reptarium can come out, right? There's about 15% that are a little bit touchy. We don't take anything out that can risk anything at all. But about 85% of the 270-something animals we have here can actually come out and be interacted with. And it's absolutely amazing. And that's what it's all about. It's interaction. You know, we want people to be able to have experiences that they haven't had anywhere else.
Yeah.
And speaking of an experience that you haven't seen anywhere else, this is probably something that you're not going to be able to see very often.
Ooh.
And that, of course, is a two-headed snake.
That's super interesting.
There's only a few of these in the entire world, so it's pretty special that we get a chance to have them here at the Reptarium, and I absolutely love him to death. And of course, his name is Ben and Jerry. Take a guess what he eats.
Ice cream?
Actually, it's mice cream. We work with a place called Gatorland in Orlando, Florida, and they send us little alligators like this, and we keep them for about 6 months. And then we send them back to Gatorland, and then they send us small babies again. That way we can always have little baby alligators, and that people can either hold or feed as well while they're here. So people can get the experience here in Michigan to actually feed alligators, which is pretty cool.
Super. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think I was going to be holding alligators today, and this is super neat that I get to do this. This is like a once in a lifetime, well, maybe not once in a lifetime now that I know you guys are right around the corner from me, but what I thought would have been a once in a lifetime opportunity before.
Yep, now you can do it every weekend here at the Reptarium, and like I said, it's this will live its life outside in the beautiful weathers of Florida at Gatorland once it gets a little bit bigger. So probably in about a month or two, these guys will go away. We always miss them because we kind of grow fond of them, but you know, they can't stay in Michigan. It's not exactly a great place for them. The only alligators that we keep long term will actually be salt and pepper, which are the albino and black alligators.
Okay.
Now this lizard here,
ooh, he's a cool looking guy,
is actually named Reptar, and he's actually about only half grown. Okay, this is the largest gecko species in the entire world from a place called New Caledonia, which is basically northeast of Australia. It's a little island chain, and again, the largest gecko species on the planet.
That's super neat. It's like, it almost looks like he's wearing like a camo suit.
Exactly, yeah. You can imagine if you were in the forest of New Caledonia, there's no way you would even see something like that. It would blend in.
Yeah, disappear so
And look at those
easily.
eyes. I mean, just beautiful eyes, of course.
You guys see those eyes?
Absolutely incredible.
Incredible.
Yep, obviously highly nocturnal animal. This animal can see so good during the night because of those amazing eyes that he has. So this is it's a cool, and these guys will vocalize too. It's one of the few lizards that actually have vocalization. So they'll do different screams and squawks and stuff like that. It's very, very interesting animals. And again, one day this guy could get up to 1 to 1.5 pounds.
Okay.
So it gives you an idea of the size that it's going to go. So it's really, really something interesting. And you know, you felt that like kind of interesting, like soft feeling, right?
Yeah.
Well, this is.
It almost looked like he was wearing a sweater.
Yeah, and this is an interesting feel as well. This is a snake, but the snake is named Joker, but it's scaleless, or mainly scaleless. There's some remnant scales, but see how it feels like nothing like a snake?
Yeah.
And that's because it is actually lacking a snake or scales. And what it is a recessive mutation lacking the keratin. Keratin, of course, makes up our fingernails and our hair. Well, it makes up scales on snakes.
Okay.
So if you really think about it, this is like the hairless cat of the snake world.
Okay.
And his name is Joker because we say he's always smiling.
Hey, Joker. Oh, yeah, I see it.
How do you feel about things with legs?
I mean, spiders, are we talking? I'll hold them.
Okay, wait here, I'll be back. And this is actually Black Beauty. It's going to go right in your hand like this. And this is a Brazilian black tarantula.
Oh, wow. It's incredibly light. It's a lot lighter than I would have imagined it being.
I always say it's like holding a cotton ball, right? I mean, there's real weight to it. And this is a great animal. We have a handful of tarantulas here that you can hold. This is my favorite personally. But we do have other ones as well. And the thing that's nice about these is they really just don't bite. Of course, they all could bite, but this has been held by tens of thousands of people, never bit anyone. And the good news with a tarantula like this is that if it ever did bite someone, which again, it never would, in my opinion, but it's about a quarter of a bee sting.
Okay.
So it's very, very, very mild bite if it ever did happen. But like I said, after tens of thousands of people handling it, it's never done anything. It's super docile. And this really gets people over that arachnophobia that they have, right? It's cool, right?
That's super neat. Yeah, I've never had like a huge fear for spiders or anything, but like, I mean, this thing is so much more docile than I ever could have imagined.
Exactly.
I mean, just sitting here in the palm of my hand.
It'll just sit there and hang out.
I mean, can you like pet it and
Absolutely.
it's just totally...
It'll move a little bit when you pet it sometimes, but it's not going to run or jump or anything like that. And it's just,
neat.
it's just very cool animals, and it's just a way to get people over that fear, you know, because when someone holds, I always say that the fear of holding a tarantula is not as bad as actually holding a tarantula. Once you hold it, you're like, oh my God, that's actually really cool. And I see that all the time. So, all right, now on to the next.
What was that, Chris?
I wasn't expecting to be able to hold so many cool creatures today.
If he comes out, you can play with them all you want, but I'm gonna let you feed him.
Okay. Hey, Elvis. Look at that tongue.
So what I'm going to do is, this is actually pieces of chicken, right?
Okay.
I'm going to have you hold. Now, you're not going to feed him. Now, what's going to happen is that, see this blue ball?
Yep.
We have him trained to go after the blue ball for food.
Okay.
Okay, this is what they call target training. And see how docile he looks right now? He's like, okay, look at, watch this. I can pet him. I can do anything I want to him. Watch this.
Wow.
Now you can feed him. There you go.
Wow.
And he is
Look
target
at him.
trained for food. So here's another piece. Elvis, come, up here. There you go. Now you can feed him.
Wow.
And I'll give him one more piece. And I'm going to do this for him. Come on, Elvis, come on. Around here, around here, around here, around here, around here, around, up, stop, up. There you go. Now you can feed him. All right, now watch this. I take the blue ball away. I pet him. And now he's back to being Mr. Nice Guy.
That's incredible.
Isn't that cool?
You are so neat. And you've got to be a ladies' man with a tongue like that, right?
Absolutely.
Look at you, dude. You are so neat.
Paint a GoPro blue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that'd be
Trust
cool.
me. You know what happens is kids come in the summertime with blue Crocs.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Come on. Elvis, come.
Wow.
Good job, buddy.
So what breed of dog is that?
I know, right? Yeah. This is my favorite dog.
Hey, buddy. What's up, Elvis?
Okay.
Glad you don't have a blue tattoo on your hand, Chris.
Right?
He's pretty good about most blues. It's really that like plastic blue that he goes after. Like normal blue, like you can have blue tennis shoes. He's fine with all of that stuff. Does your camera have smell-o-vision?
Not that I know of, but
No?
I mean, they may have added a feature.
Okay, let's try it. All right, tell me what happens when you stick your head. Now, you got to stick your head kind of far, and this is lizards, very tame. You'll have to go in there real quick, stick your head all the way in there, and then take a big whiff. All the way in, all the way in. Does it smell like maple syrup a little bit?
Yeah, actually, it definitely does.
Yeah, see?
That's...
So this guy is actually named Waffles, and for whatever
Interesting.
reason, a black-throated monitor gives off the smell of maple syrup.
It does.
It's crazy, and you can see
Kinda makes
that
me
tongue
hungry.
is absolutely amazing. Look at the length of that tongue there. I mean, this guy's got the biggest tongue of any lizard that we keep.
Okay.
Do I smell?
Oh, wow. So that one's the ladies' man, then, eh?
Look at that, it's
at
just
that
crazy. But he's a
Wow.
super tame, unbelievable animal. You want to come down and say hi to us?
Hey, guy.
He's cool, isn't he?
Super neat.
Yeah, so again, he comes out a lot, and he's definitely a dinosaur. There's no doubt about that. These guys come from Tanzania, and they're the largest lizard in Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, so very cool.
I don't remember what breed, but my dad used to have a large lizard when we were younger. I mean, something that was like equivalent of the size
probably.
like this.
Yeah, probably some monitor lizard.
Kinda wild.
They're super cool. I love them. Here is the two-headed turtle. This is actually Chopstix. You guys can come here and take a quick look at him as he's just in the water here chilling out. And of course, you know, two-headed turtles are slightly more common than two-headed snakes, but there's still probably less than 20 or 30 of them in the world.
Okay.
But this is, again, Chopstix. And then his buddy over here, the yellow one, is called Voldemort. This is Karma the chameleon.
Look at your colors.
And it's actually, we actually call him Karma 5, of course. You know why we call him Karma 5?
I do not.
Karma, chameleon. So, yeah, so he's Karma 5.
Oh, look at that guy. Hey, Karma 5. Your colors are incredible.
Exactly, and this is what they call a nosy bee panther chameleon. Nosy bee is actually a locality in Madagascar, and all of the nosy bee locality are blue. So every locality throughout Madagascar is a different color chameleon.
Okay.
And so these guys won't change their color. They always stay blue. They, unlike most people think they change the color, they actually don't. They actually will stay blue their entire life. Now they can get lighter and darker, and it's something that's called guanine crystals that actually changes their color. But they won't go from blue to green to yellow. They're going to go from dark blue to light blue. You know, that's it. And of course he has what they call stereoscopic eyes. So each eye actually is independent of each other, can go 180 degrees in different directions. And it's very interesting. So he can be looking at me and you at the exact same time.
Reminds me of the movie Sing.
Yes.
There's the...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pretty wild though, huh?
that guy.
He's so pretty. I love this dude. This is one of our bigger snakes that we let people handle, not because we actually take out bigger snakes, but they're so big that one person can't handle it, right? It's just too big for them. This is actually Sunrise, the albino Burmese python. And this is a beautifully tame snake. But she's got a little bit of weight to her. Up you go. And away you go. This weighs about 80 pounds, but it feels like it's about 120 pounds.
Yeah, so didn't plan on holding a snake this large, but it's pretty freaking sweet.
I know. She's a good animal. She's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible having such a large animal wrapped around you like that, but I mean, she's so calm. Like,
if you want, you get your reps in every day, you know, do some curls, you know, or you can do some squats with her on you. No gym membership needed. Lastly, we got some tortoises here that are absolutely beautiful. We got Matilda is our biggest tortoise. She's 137 pounds. She can eventually be 500 pounds. It's what they call an Aldabra tortoise.
That's a big girl.
It's a big one. And then this is actually a leopard tortoise that you can hold. This is named Steve.
Hey, Steve.
And he's about 23, 24 years old now. These guys will live about 150 years.
It's incredible.
So
your life expectancy, man.
I know.
We need to learn something from you guys.
I know. My great-grandkids one day will be taking care of Steve. And then lastly, so Bowser is an alligator snapping turtle. And he's about 87 pounds right now, 43 years old. This is another animal that can live up to 200 years and get up to 200 pounds.
Incredible.
So he's going to double his size. And that is his prehistoric. These guys are from the areas like Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, all the way in that kind of south part of the country here, and just absolutely amazing. So
he looks about as close to a dinosaur as I've ever seen. That's
he
for dang
is definitely
sure.
a dinosaur.
Looks prehistoric for sure.
I love him, but
That's
he's
incredible.
a handful. And you don't want to get your hand in there because that will take fingers off for
Yeah.
sure. There's no doubt about that. But he's actually a really good animal. He's not much of a snapper. He's a snapping turtle, but this guy's very, very docile. So he very, very rarely snaps at anything. So we're blessed to have him. And that's the overview of the Reptarium.
Well guys, that's the Reptarium. You can come see it for yourself in Utica, Michigan, or you can check them out online at the links down below. These guys really do take incredible care of these animals. I mean, heck, I'd even love to live here. But remember guys, every home is a story. Let's discover yours.
That was pretty neat, right? Wish you guys could hold a snake like that. I think you might be able to if you come visit the Reptarium in Utica, Michigan, right? Am I right?